Today, the Herald Sun reports that 2,300 Victorians underwent the radical lap band surgery last year in a bid to slim down. And experts warn it's putting their lives at risk. And of course, childhood obesity is a major concern as well. Here's what you need to know about that epidemic. 25% of Australian kids are overweight or obese. 50% of obese adolescents never lose the weight. And the incidence of childhood obesity has doubled over the last 20 years. The primary cause of obesity is an energy imbalance. So, how can you create a healthier and happier lifestyle for your kids? Joining me now with the expert advice are the authors of Please Mum, Don't Supersize Me, Richard and Joey Mark. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
We see these headlines, we see those statistics. Where are we going wrong?
Well, first of all, in the supermarkets, I mean, we've got sugary, high-fat sugary foods everywhere in the supermarkets, branded on kids' aisles so they can see, and also too on food advertisements on TV. So you've got 95% of advertised foods on TV marketed for children.
Joey, I have to ask about the title of this book, because it is name specific in terms of mum. Why have you concentrated on mum when clearly it's surely the responsibility of both adults in the household? It
definitely is the responsibility of both parents, but why we've targeted mum is because in the family there's always somebody who plays the motherly role. So whether it is mum, dad, grandma, there's somebody in the household who plays that motherly role. So it's really saying, hey, please mum, whether it's mum or dad, let's look after our children's health. Let's eat healthy at home and start it in the home environment that we live.
I think that it would be fair to say that there'd be a few mums out there that would be annoyed about this, because a lot of responsibility does fall on them on a day-to-day basis, and it has to go wider than that, surely.
Most definitely. It's always interesting because children are always brought up with the mother, with the father, within the house. But also too, yes, it's going to go out to governments, it's going to go out to fast industries like McDonald's, KFC, all those ones are out there too. So we need to bring it to the whole, but we're saying don't wait for this to happen. Don't wait for industries to start. Don't wait for fast food companies to introduce the latest healthy burger that's coming up. We need to start in the home.
We're taught from a very early age and a very early time to be conscious, I think indirectly taught, to be conscious of our weight. When kids are born, we take them to be weighed to make sure that they're healthy. What age should we start worrying about weighing our kids and being conscious of that?
I think it's more than just weighing your children. I think the emphasis needs to be on what foods are you bringing into the home to start with, and what are you eating? Are you promoting a healthy environment? It's not so much just a number on a scale. It's about living a healthy lifestyle every day and ensuring that your children are healthy. So parents need to be good role models for their kids and promote this healthy environment. I think putting too much emphasis on weighing the child can be a bit stressful for a child, and we don't want children to feel stressed or worried about their weight. So as a family, we just really want everybody to live healthy, eat healthy and be active every day.
There are some tips on the screen for people at home if they're busy getting ready at the moment, and that's part of the problem, isn't it? People are so busy, and trying to lead that healthy lifestyle isn't ordinarily that an easy thing to do. Portion control is an important one for kids. They need to know the portion sizes. It's not great going to McDonald's and getting a super size, pardon the pun. But also there are some interesting things that you mentioned during the book. One of them is the use of dummies at an early age. You say that shouldn't be happening. Why is that?
Well, at an early age, it's like sort of a child is used to having something in their mouth, always needs to be something in their mouth, and from there it can progress also too. So, okay, let's feed their child let's get Johnny some fries or some food, just keep in the mouth to keep them quiet. So it's not so much not putting the dummy in the mouth, it's making sure that from that dummy moment, it's not just constantly putting food in the mouth just to shut the child up, just to give you 10 minutes of peace at home. So it's really important to make sure that continues through the healthy foods instead of just putting something in their mouth.
See, it's my kids, my three kids have all had dummies, and they're whippets. So it's more what's going in the mouth, and it's parents being conscious of that, isn't it?
It's also about when you go to the supermarket, what are you purchasing at the supermarket? Because whatever you purchase at the supermarket is going to come home for the children to eat. So it's really important that the first steps at the supermarket are correct and they'll be healthy at home.
Do you guys have kids?
We don't have kids of our own, no, but we are lucky enough and blessed to have worked with many children. I know through myself, through PE teaching in schools, worked with children. I've seen it firsthand, and I've helped there with children and saying, these are the healthy habits you need to do, but it's got to be more than that. It's more than just what we're trying to help kids in schools. It's saying, what exercise and activity are you doing at home other than the hour a week you have with me?
All right, it's pretty tough for parents out there. There's a lot of information going around. I think there's some good advice in there as well for people. Thank you very much for joining us with us.
No problem, thank you.